Hello, everyone. Welcome to the brand new podcast, Behind the Mask podcast, hosted by myself, Musje. Um, yeah, bro, I just had the first one done with an amazing guest, VAVA, Valentin Cheylus. I'm not sure if I pronounce his name right. He's a good friend of mine. He's from France. He's active in FCC Pro League. He used to be, he still is, a team member of Hakai. We had a big chat about everything, about how he get into airsoft, how he's experiencing everything, what is happening to him right now. He's the first one of our team who is getting paid to play airsoft. It's amazing. Guys, I'm not gonna say or not gonna spill more tea. If you want to know more, we're going over to the episode. Enjoy, guys. Good evening, everyone. It's the first episode of Behind the Mask podcast. It's a new project of me. I'm here today with my very first guest, a good friend of mine, Vava. He was and still is a player on Hakai. He went on a different road, but I'm not gonna spill any more tea. Vava will tell you all about it in this episode. So, Vava, first of all, how are you, my man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm a little bit sick, but it's getting better. So
Okay.
I'm good.
It's the time of the season. It's like how I need to say it. It's we are in winter. It's getting hot. It's getting cold. We are trying to get the drip right. Maybe putting on a little bit less clothes than used to be. But
Yeah, yeah.
actually, we still need the jacket, right? Okay, Vava. First of all, I'm gonna ask you the first question.
Yeah.
Please explain to us who are you?
So my name is Valentin in a French pronunciation. I could say. I'm 27 years old. In a few months, in 2 months, I will be 28. I started airsoft in 2019, like in a more milsim side of the airsoft in general. And then I got to know like the competitive side of it, like in the with the Speed QB back in the days, around the 20 at the end of the 2019 and 2020. And since this day, I always play on a competitive level. I stopped a little bit, like maybe a year, and then I got back into it. Except that I live in next to Paris, so as you can hear with my accent, I'm French. And no, except that in the real life, I drive train in my country, and yeah, I think it's pretty much.
Yeah, indeed. Vava, as you know, we already know each other for a long time.
Yeah,
I think since 2022 or maybe 2021, I'm not sure. I saw you starting with your first team, switching over to another one. And on this day, right now, you are still a member of Hakai, my own team.
yeah,
And I'm very happy about it still because I love to see someone coming back to airsoft. Like you said, you had a big break, a big break. You took like a break, but yeah, he still was in love with airsoft, and yeah, he couldn't resist himself to come back. So we're gonna just go into a more in-depth question for you. I want you to go over with me. How did you get into airsoft? Like, how did it start? Where did you start? And take us to the beginning until where you are right now.
Okay. So I I always was a big fan of like FPS games, like on the uh, PS4 console, PC, whatever. I'm more a PC player, but I just play video games. That's all. And I think even when I was young, when there is like in your city, like a lot of games, like there is party of the city, like every year at the same moment of the year, and you can shoot and on like on balloons, and with more points you have, you can earn like airsoft guns, like toys, like even back then I always wanted to win like airsoft replicas, but my parents didn't want because I was too much young. So I always was like interested in this, but I think when I got into it, it was with my first team. Like we used to one of because my first team was before being a team, we were all like friends, like real friends that's getting to know each other from like a long time, like going in school together, like doing a lot of things together. And one day it was Debs, like you know him, maybe a few people know him.
I'm gonna say Debs is a real legend. I told you like not so long ago. I always looked up to the way of French people playing airsoft, the speedsoft, and Debs definitely had like a game style, a play style, where he was always like, F this, I just gonna do it. It doesn't matter what I'm running. I'm for pistol, doesn't matter. He's always like, just go for it 100%. No stopping him. Just go 100% for him. And like you say, I know a little bit of you guys from FCD. And to be honest, it's a big privilege to get like your whole friends group of friends starting like a team, and you already knew each other like for a long time, and it's easier to get like synergy or something.
Yeah, for sure.
And also because you know each other so well, you are not scared to say it like it is, and there's no BS around it. It's just like, if I don't like something, I just gonna say it like this. If I hurt your feelings, you know it's coming from a real friend. It's not someone who just came on the team who is from another country or this or that. It doesn't matter. You're all just best friends for a long time, and I really admire this, man. It's like a big privilege you guys had.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it was like I said, it was Debs. Like he bought a sniper. I don't remember exactly the name of the replica, but it was a sniper. And he said to us like, "Hey guys, I bought an airsoft gun. Like, let's go in the wood. We will put like targets, like with cans, whatever, and we will just shoot on it. It will be fun." And this is where all starts. Then another one by M4, then another one, and then basically everyone had his own gun. So we started to go in the Milsim field around our city, and that's how we started. And then we get used to know like Speedsoft with YouTube, because I think it was Debs and Eggs. They were watching a lot of demo content on
Yeah,
YouTube from
where actually,
SYG.
yeah, where actually the speedsoft scene started back in the time in LA, like everyone says, and yeah, I think a lot of guys will agree with you. Like that's the way I discovered Speedsoft, it's always due to just watching YouTube videos, seeing them play, just the fast game. It's a 5v5, like you say. You were like a big gamer. I think you still are. Maybe a little bit less than before, but once you were like a child, you start playing video games, you fell in love with the shooters, just getting competitive, getting more kills, getting more streaks and everything. And just playing airsoft is gaming in real life. And
For sure.
I think I can say like if every gamer just took like one airsoft gun, doesn't matter, rifle, sniper, pistol, doesn't matter what it is. I think once they shoot it, they definitely fall in love with it. And like you guys did, like you said, you started on a shooting range for kids. I know it too. In Belgium, we have it too. And I had the privilege, I could get it from my parents. And at one time, I was not that interested anymore in getting the points to buy them. I just went up to the shop. I gonna say like the shooting range, and I just asked the guy like, "Hey, how much for this? How much for that?" So I didn't need to do anything to get it. But on the end, when I went out, I played outside with my friends. We were like little soldiers playing outside. I think for you it's a little bit more difficult because, like you say, you live in Paris. It's like a bigger city. I'm more from the countryside, more outside the city. So I think it's easier to get outside with replicas and the outside the city than inside.
Yeah.
Um,
But also the thing was, it was also the big issue was also that my parents didn't like guns at all, because I forget to tell you, maybe I already told you, but back in the days when I was young, I used to live in Saudi Arabia. And yeah, it was
damn.
during the, with the twin towers, like all
Oh,
the
okay, okay.
during the September 11th.
Yeah.
And back in the days, because of this, in the country, in Saudi Arabia, like there was a lot of soldiers, like from the army, like protecting the people. And because of that, I think that made my parents didn't like guns at all.
A little bit scared, like
Yeah, so
the
that's why when I was back in Paris, when I wanted to have the toys, the replicas in the shooting target. They were like, no, 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 it's not. You're not gonna have this.
you wanted to game in real life,
Yeah,
like I'm gonna say. Yeah, okay. Actually I can I can understand your parents a little bit. Like being at that time in Saudi Arabia, you said
yeah,
it's I cannot imagine how the situation would be there and in this period. Like yeah, it's just insane. So I can understand your parents like a little bit. And it's not only your parents, it's like with a lot of people when they see like a replica, they immediately get scared of it. They think it's like a real firearm, but actually it isn't. And I have to say, if you lay down a real firearm, you lay down a replica, an airsoft replica, people who doesn't know anything about airsoft wouldn't see the difference. Only if you would attach like the orange how do you
tip.
say it? Yeah, the orange tip like people have to do in USA, then they can definitely see the difference. But after all, it looks so real that you cannot tell the difference at all. So
Yeah, yeah. And that is basically why we came back to France, because my parents were so scared about the situation. We didn't know how it will be like in a few weeks. So my parents told, okay, we go back to France. It's safe. It's better. It's better for the kids. And that's why, because I think I will. tell you a story. Like when I was in this country, I used to take the school bus to go to my school, and it was an international school. Like when there is French people, like people from all over the world, but you could study in French over there. And I was taking the bus every day with my mom. And then one day, I don't know, it didn't affect me because I was a kid. I didn't understand what was happening.
Can I ask you, like, how old were you at that time?
I think I was maybe six,
Okay.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember like the classes where I was, but because it is different in every country, I don't know if the people gonna understand at which grade I was. But
Yeah.
basically, I was around 6 or 7, and so I was in the bus. We were like close to the school, and then the bus stopped, and soldiers is going up in the bus, and I don't know why. One of the soldiers, maybe because he wanted to made fun his other like colleagues, he put his gun, like it was a AK-47, on my I don't know, the
Your
on my
for
head,
your
in my
forehead, yeah.
forehead.
Yeah.
And me, I was so young, I didn't understand what was happening. I was just chilling. And but my mom was so scared, like, and maybe that's one thing also that's make my
Yeah,
parents to
like,
take these decisions.
yeah, like that was the turning point to
Yeah, yeah,
take
yeah,
the decision to go back to France
yeah.
and leave the history and Abu Dhabi, and just go back to your motherland. Okay, damn. It's, I think, to be honest, I always lived in Belgium. How was it for you living? You were still young, but how was it for you living in a different country? Were you born in Abu Dhabi, or were you born in France?
No, it's not in Abu Dhabi. I was actually in Riyadh. Maybe people gonna know. It's yeah, it's the I think it's the capital. Yeah, in Saudi Arabia. I'm not sure about that, but I was basically here, and yeah, I was born in France, but I started my the school in Saudi Arabia,
Okay, damn.
and yeah, I have only good memories because like we were like, I don't know if I can say it that way, but we were living the good life.
Yeah, the dream life, like living in a
Yeah,
different country.
yeah. But
Um,
my father had a good job. My mother was not working, so she was every day at home. We had a big home paid by the work of my father. We had a private I don't know how to say it, but a taxi driver,
okay,
but a personal one for my mother and me and my sister. So yeah, the cost of the life there was cheap. You can put fuel like for nothing compared to the country here in Europe.
yeah.
The fuel is nothing for them here. I could buy, like, I remember back in the days it was the PS2, PlayStation 2. I had it 1 year before all my friends in France,
Okay.
and I could buy like the games for 10 euros. Like 10 euros, you have the game.
Okay, it's like it's a bigger difference in like the prices in France or in Europe, and in Saudi Arabia. Okay,
Yeah,
damn,
back in
it's
the days. I don't know, actually, I don't know how it is nowadays, but back in the days it was like that.
okay.
And we were going into the desert, like with the sands, and we were like doing campings with friends of my parents. Yeah, it was really good memory. I have only nothing but good memories over there. It was
Vava,
the good life.
VAVA was having the dream life.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
then you came back to France, and now you're still in France.
yeah,
So let's get back to into your story. So you ended up saying you guys all, like all your three friends bought like airsoft replicas. Two of your friends started watching YouTube videos of Demu, a very big YouTuber and the airsoft the whole community. He did like
yeah,
a lot of things. I think a lot of speed softers, airsofters today still watch him. And if he wasn't there, we wouldn't be with that much, I think.
yeah. I think so because it's where everything started for us because like this guys I built my first iCappa like watching okay what this guy is using, okay he's using this, okay I'm gonna buy this. And yeah, it was the first guy that we were following to buy our guns, following the competition in USA, like. And then we we knew there was also Speed QB in Europe, and then we knew the European teams, and yeah, it started from this.
Yeah. So actually, everyone bought the gun, started watching Demo. You fell in love with the Speedsoft.
Yeah,
I think it's you started around 2019. Speed KB was then already running in Europe. I think like for 1 or 2 years.
yeah.
So did you start with playing Speed KB, or was you first playing airsoft competition in France? Because I know back in the time, Speedsoft in France, like you guys had like leagues on air bunkers.
Yeah.
So did you ever play leagues over there, or you didn't?
Um, it was not leagues because it was like we only play a few events. Maybe it was a league, but we it was a one shot for us.
Yeah.
We played one time, yeah, at a field in the north of France. It was outdoor. It was the field of maybe you know him, GP.
Was
Uh,
it was it is it Paranor you talking about?
no, no, I don't think it was Paranor, but it
Okay.
was the field of JP. Was
Yeah.
JP a guy?
Yeah. From
Uh,
Basta.
yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
this guy was pretty much the voice of Speed QB in France back
Yeah.
in the days. Like he was the guy, and he was always going into the Netherlands at Free Strike, refing and everything. So, but this guy have had a field. I don't know if he still has it, but anyway, and we went over there. We I think that's the first time that where we play with the jersey because we made the team, we made the jersey, and then we basically go there and play for the first time.
Okay. And let me ask you something because I know, but the listeners don't know. What was the team called? The first team you guys, the whole group of friends invented. What was the name?
The name was FCD.
And does it have like a meaning behind it, or was it just like
Uh,
something? Ah,
Yeah, it was meaning, but even it like it came from like a joke from someone, and then it stayed, and that's why we call like the FCD.
okay.
But basically FC, it doesn't mean anything because FC just like football club, you know,
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
the real thing.
yeah.
But we just put FC, and the D was a meaning from it's dialect in France.
Okay,
You won't understand, and maybe French people, it depends of the region
okay.
that will not understand, but it was like dindin.
Then
Dindin is like, for example, you you say to your friend, okay, at this time we meet each other, we're gonna eat, no matter what, we're gonna play football, we're gonna play airsoft. But every time someone was not here, was late, and the meaning for that, we used to say, oh, I will say it in French, quel dindin celui-là, like what a dindin this guy, you know. And basically,
What a bastard.
yeah, and that's what was the meaning, and that's why because it was a joke inside the friends, it went like a real name for the team.
Okay, nice. It's actually it's the first time I hear this because I knew FCD.
Yeah,
It's how
but not a lot of people know it, huh?
let's hope now people will know.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so you guys invented the team FCD. You guys played the first tournament.
yeah.
How did you get further into airsoft?
um so we like I said, we knew there is like a field in Real Strike Arena in Netherlands, Speed QB EU. But I think back in the times, the season was already ongoing,
Yeah,
so we couldn't sign up to play, and we were just waiting for a new season to start. And back in the days, like Theo Griezmann,
yeah,
also started his airsoft journey, and he was having a little bit field outdoor next in his city,
yeah.
um, and he was basically saying to all the French people, "Hey, if you want to come play, train, just send me a DM and we will train together. We will play." And I think that's the first time we go in Macon,
Marco.
in the country of in the city of Theo, just to train, to play. And on this day, I remember also a legend from the French scene was there, because I used to watch this guy play at Speed QB. It was the captain of Hazard Hornet back in the days, the guy
Yes,
Snatch.
yes.
Yeah,
Uh,
and this guy was there, and it was the first time we were meeting each other, and I was like, oh, it's him, like a fan, oh, it's him, like this guy is playing Speed QB. I watched him on the live stream, and now he's here, and it was the beginning of
of
our
the
journey.
whole speed KB speeds of competitive in Europe. Like it started all with speed KB Europe. Then it's when it's I finally came here. We had like a league we could playing competitive, starring teams and everything. So I can understand because
But
I was
there
also a
was
beginner.
there was league back in the days, also at this time in France, but we didn't knew it. We didn't knew it because uh, a lot of older teams were playing, like BAA, Uplift. There was already playing in the small league in
Yeah, the
France, but
smaller
we
leagues.
we didn't knew, and we didn't play these leagues.
Okay. Okay, so after the training with Theo Griezmann, what happened?
So it was good training, good vibes, good move. Uh, we enjoy it a lot, and I think I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 months later, it was a tournament, an event in the Toro Park. It was like a outdoor field with a air bunker, like basically paintball bunker.
Yeah, I think that's Paranor, right? Toro
Yeah,
Park? Yeah,
the tournament was not called Paranor,
yeah,
but it was on the same field,
yeah, okay,
like you guys went.
yeah,
And so for us, it was our first tournament, And so I think the teams over there was FCD, my team, Greasy, the team of Theo,
Yeah.
THM, the Howler Monkeys
Yeah.
that still exists.
Yeah, still
That
exist.
doesn't play that much, but still exists. And Uplift also.
Yeah.
Maybe another one, but I can't remember.
Okay.
And on my YouTube channel, I have a video of this tournament. That's the only one I made, but it was the tournament that I'm speaking about.
Okay.
And yeah, it was the first tournament for us. We were playing with a new players. We were new players, but it was a guy that never played airsoft in his entire life. He was wearing a military pants, sliding on his double knees, like he
Oh
was just.
no.
Yeah, it was.
Oh
It was.
no.
It was his first time. He was
Yeah.
learning the game, and I don't remember the place we ended up, but it was overall it was a good memory, because Theo booked a big castle, Airbnb, and he invited, because we were trained like 1 or 2 months before with him, with
Yeah.
his team, and it was good vibes. We were like
It's really
enjoying,
connected.
yeah, connected, enjoying each other. Is he said to us, okay, come with us. I will book a big castle. We will all sleep together, and then we will go in at the tournament and play. And basically, at the end of the tournament, because like I said, we were having good connection, like it was good, the mood was good. Uh, he just asked us, like, guys, I know you're a new team, you're friends, you are good people. If you want, you can join my team. We can make a fusion with Greasy.
Yeah.
And back in the days, Theo, he had a good connection, good relation. Like he had a big shop in France, OPS
Yeah.
store, like other. For us, it was a good opportunity.
Yeah, of course.
He had sponsor. We didn't have sponsor. The guys in his team was all good people, kind. So we said to him, okay, we're gonna think about it. And then a few days after the event, we were like, okay, guys, let's join Greasy. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
A good opportunity for us. We just started airsoft on a competitive level. Now we can grind a bit more. So let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Nice.
that's how we ended up playing for Greasy Airsoft, and then they changed the name for Greasy Nation.
Yeah. Not everyone in the Speedsoft League knows this, but um, Greasy still had like the old good days Greasy Nation. Like they switched the last season of NSL, they switched to No Name, but No Name was actually the old Greasy Nation.
Yeah,
So you went on Greasy Nation, and I think then I started seeing you at Kortrijk, my home field in Belgium.
yeah.
And there's where we actually met each other.
I think, yeah, but I think uh we already came. I forgot to tell because it's a long time ago, but we already went to Kortrijk when we were still FCD.
Yeah,
Because people, like, now I remember people already knew us from FCD.
yeah,
So yeah, we already went to Kortrijk, like when we still was in FCD. Yeah, I
okay.
forgot.
So you guys all joined Greasy Nation. You started training and grinding more. Also, you started doing more competition. I think you guys joined Speed KB. tell us a little bit about the journey you had in Speed KB with Greasy Nation? Like, how was it? How did you enjoy the format? How did you enjoy the team? Did you really saw yourself improving?
So yeah, Speed QB, even before joining Greasy, we like a few months ago, we signed up for the next season with FCD. But because we joined Greasy, and back in the days, it was a little bit of beef between Greasy Nation and Speed QB Europe, like the organization.
No.
So we were like, okay, we will join Greasy, but because there is beef between the two parts, we won't play Speed QB, but it's okay, no problem. And yeah, a few months later, I don't remember actually, but things was getting better and better. So with Greasy, we just signed up for Speed QB. First, we went over there for trainings, I think, and it was trainings with a few teams. I don't remember the name of all the teams, but I think basically it was Second to None, McFlip. Um, I
I
don't know, but
I think I can still remember this because I
maybe
think
17th. I don't know, but I
I
don't
don't
remember. It was a
I
training.
I don't think so, but I can remember this in my head because I think Theo made a video of it, and then was when you guys did like the 10v10.
Ah, yeah. I think so. Yeah,
Oh damn! Actually, oh, we have to do it again. I think it will be so nice on the small field, like they do in paintball. Just 7-7, 10-10. It's just chaos
but
at all
I
time.
actually it was a real training. Like it was like same as a competition. Like you was hit. Like okay, you guys gonna play against them. Then the next match it switch another team playing, and it was exactly like a competition, but it was just a training. But
Yeah,
it
just
was
for fun.
yeah, it was well. Or I could say, like the organization was really good. Like it
Okay.
was a real training
Yeah, it was
in real condition.
yeah, like it was a sparring session, we will say.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, nice. And I think like we sometimes do on Hakai too. It's important to do like these sparring sessions like you do for FCC now too. Because you need to train against teams who are on the same level or players who are on the same level.
yeah,
So you can feel the tension getting high, and you can feel how I need to say it, like the pressure coming. So it's not easy game, it's game on, hard game, and just go for it. Okay, so
exactly.
you guys trained for Speed KB. You played
Yeah.
like 1 year for Speed KB.
Uh, I don't remember, but actually I don't remember how much even Greasy Nation were playing,
Yeah,
because back in the days with my work I couldn't
be there
get
at all time.
yeah, I couldn't be there at all time. Even during the Greasy Nation tour, when the team went to Spain,
Yeah,
into Germany, like in a lot of field in France, most of the time I wasn't there because of my work.
yeah.
That sucks. Even today, it's a
You,
bit of
yeah, you still regret it.
yeah, because it was like a good experience, and
And
yeah,
just the whole vibe, of
yeah.
course.
But it is what it is, and
It is what it is, indeed. It is what it is.
and and yeah, uh, the tournament actually where I remember the most was yeah, the it was at the end of the Speed QB time. It was the qualification
Yeah. when
for the pro, because they were making a pro division and a first division, like
yeah,
you had the first and the pro,
yeah,
and they did an event, and I don't remember how much team, but if you were in the top 4, top 5, top 6, I don't remember, you go directly, you earn a spot in for the pro division the next season.
yeah, yeah. I can still remember this. Like back in the time when Speed KB evented, first it was just one league, then they switched over to like um, a pro division and just like a first. I don't know the name anymore. Like a first division. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
it was first division.
Okay. And they already had like the pro division. It was 6 teams, I think, but they wanted to expand because all the guys in the first division they were getting more and more teams, so they wanted to improve and put more teams into the pro division. And like you
Yeah,
say, like we had the last event where the choices would be made. Like the Saturday, we just played the last round of the season, and then it determined if you could play the Sunday for the to qualify yourself for the pro division. And if I don't get wrong, I think Saviors won on Saturday, so they immediately get like the ticket to go to Pro Series, our Pro Division back in time, and then all the other teams I think it was who wanted, could play on Sunday. I was still on Seven Sins. You was on Greasy Nation. The Howler Monkeys were also there.
yeah,
Was like back in the time we had like a lot of teams. Like even I was last weekend we had a training session with Wolves. Me and Diddy were talking about it. Like just the imagination, if you think about it, how long you know some guys is insane. Like DD2, he was also there when he did the quarterfinals because I can remember it until today. They lost by 1 or 2 points from Greasy Nation. Greasy Nation's good go to the pro division, and Wolves had to stick in the first division. But hey, congrats to you guys. You still made it happen.
yeah.
So then we going further to the pro division. What happened? I think that's the time you took like the break.
Yeah, basically what it was during the pro qualification, like on this day, we started the tournament really bad. Like I think the first match, I was in the pit, in the yeah, in the locker room. Was waiting for the match before to end,
Yeah.
because next was us, but the other guy didn't understand we was the next team to play, and then they were smoking outside, and then I heard like Greasy Nation next team. I was like, what the fuck? No one is there. We're gonna miss the first round.
Yeah.
You know, I went upside like running like crazy. Hey guys, we need to play now. You need to come now, and it fucked up the first match because we
Yeah.
were not focused. We lost this match. Then the second one, we lost. So we started like 0 win, 2 lost, 2 lose, and like Theo was the creator, the captain of the team, and he was not there at this tournament because he was sick. He was sick. He told us a few days before, "Okay, guys, sorry, I'm really sick. I can't come, but I have faith in you. You will do it, no problem." And a few guys of the teams like saw him on a party like the night before the tournament, and yeah, the day when were playing, they were mad, really mad about that. And I will explain more in depth about that. because that's basically where it's fucked up everything. Because Theo saw that the first match we were not ready, like, to play. It was like on the WhatsApp group, like, guys, come on, you can do this.
What are you doing, guys? Come on, make sure you're
Yeah, it
ready.
was really, really mad about us, and it was understandable, you know.
Understandable, yeah.
Yeah, we did shit. We didn't focus. We lost the first match. Like, it was really dumb, you know. And also the second match we lost. And basically, it was just typing in the group like, "Hey guys, please focus, wake up." It was giving advice, and the guys from the team who saw him in a party the night before was really mad about it, because they was thinking like, okay, he's saying advice to us, but hey, you are not here. You said you was sick. Now you are not here. You are. They was mad about this,
Yeah,
but the whole thing was uh miscommunication,
yeah,
because me, I never had problems with Theo. Like, we already talked to each other a lot of times. I never had problem with him, but because these guys were my friends after the event, because of all of this, because the guys were really mad about him and was talking about him bad in his back, and because the team was a mix of FCD and Greasy, the players from Greasy talked to Theo and basically say everything that the guy was saying about him in his back, you know.
yeah,
So at the end of the event, no, not even the end, at like the afternoon, the lunch break, he sent a message on the group. He said, "Okay, guys, this is unacceptable. You are all fired from the team. You can finish the event no matter what. Finish the event, but after that, you are not a part of Greasy anymore."
no,
And me, I was really, really mad about this, because I just said to the guys from FCD, like, guys, okay, you're mad, but we need to focus
yeah,
on the event. If you have something to tell, you will say it after. You will say it like real mans in
yeah.
front,
But
not in the
first,
back.
finish the job.
First, finish the job. Let's focus. We have a tournament. We need to go back in the grind, because we were already two lost, zero win, and that's where I will go more in depth, because it was all about miscommunications.
Yeah,
Because until like a few months ago, I still didn't knew why Theo was in a party, you know. But he explained to me, you know, and I understand now why he went. Because like he said, he was really, really sick, and it was actually the birthday of his mother.
yeah,
And his brother, like Antoine, back in the at this time, the relation between Theo and his big brother was not that good, and his big brother said to him, "Hey, it's the birthday of mom. You need to go."
yeah. You
Theo
need to
said
be
to
there.
him, "Yeah, you need to be there." Theo said to him, "But I'm sick." He just answered to him like, "Hey, I don't give a fuck. You need to go. Just show yourself a little bit." And that's what he did. You know, he went to the party. He stayed like maybe 10, 15 minutes just to show his mom he was at her birthday, you know, and then he came back. But because, you know, we took pictures without all the context around it, it's
Yeah,
it's
then
it
the ball starts rolling and
yeah,
you're
and
gonna make
it's
bad decisions and then all the
yeah,
drama
and then
starts.
it fucked up everything.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
It is what
But
it is.
it is what it is. But we can't change the past, you know. Now
No.
it's like that, and maybe it was for the good, you know, for the benefit of everyone. But that's when it started. And how it started, because after this, we went like from 0 victory, 2 loss. From 3 victory, 2 loss, we go back in the tournament. We won the 3 last match, and the last match, as you said, was against Wolves. We already knew all the teams going to the pro division, but only one spot left, and the Grizzly and Wolves was the 2 last teams that could fight to get the last spot.
Yeah.
And the last match was Grizzly against Wolves. So the both teams knew no matter what, the team that win go in pro.
Yeah.
That was simple. And this match we gave everything, and we managed to win against. It was a really tight match. Like, we was playing mind games. I remember.
Yeah.
Really, we changed a little bit our game plan and game style for this one because we wanted to win.
Yeah,
We
of
just
course.
score a few points and then lock it up the field, like make sure we will win, and that's what we did. We win. So we made Greasy earn that last pro division spot, and after we went back to France, and it was over for Greasy. And that's when made a little break, because um the team was really, like, the FCD members from Greasy was really pissed off about the situation.
Yeah.
Like, they were like, okay, we are kicked. There was also back in the day a lot of cheating issue. There was no VAR. The ref was not that good. Like, a lot of cheating, and a few players from the team said, "Okay, for me, I don't want to go to play anymore Speedsoft. I think we're gonna try paintball. Maybe it's gonna be better." And it was like maybe 2 or 3 people, like it was Debs and Uggs, that wanted to go paintball.
Yeah.
And me, I was like, I don't. I prefer airsoft. Like,
Yeah.
I prefer. But that was my first feelings, and then they changed my mind. Like, okay, no matter what, we will go paintball. We will test. I was like, okay, but I was like, but
Give it a try. We will see.
I was like, okay, if I don't play paintball, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play. I'm gonna stay alone, and the I can't join Greasy anymore. There is not a lot of team in France. The teams are far away from my city, so if I want to play with them, I need to drive a long time to
Yeah.
train. It was brainstorm in my mind, and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I think the only thing I have to do is to test paintball,
Yeah.
and that's what I did. I sold the gun to you.
Not to
I
me,
bought
I think it was to some. But
no,
yeah.
my kappa.
Ah, your kappa. I bought your
Yeah.
kappa. Yeah.
So I sold my kappa, like my second one, to you. With the money, I bought like a paintball marker, and I started paintball in a club in France next to my city. It was like maybe 10 or 15 minutes away from my home, so it was good. Uh, you pay the license for 1 year. You
Okay.
pay 600 euros, and you don't play paint at all.
Yeah, you
The
don't have to
paint,
paint. Don't have to pay the paint or buy
yeah,
the
the
paint
paints
during
are
the
all
training.
included for the
Okay.
training, for the competition. You have the jersey, you have the pants, you have a bag. So it was a good deal.
Yeah.
And so that's why I saw it. But then I had an injury, so I had to stop a little bit. And during this moment, I was like, hey, I don't enjoy playing paintball as
No.
much as I do when I play Speedsoft. So I said to myself and to Debs and Uggs, because it was the only one that switched to paintball back in the days in the team. I said to them, "Hey guys, I won't be back playing paintball with you. I don't enjoy the fact that
The
it's
paint
it
isn't accurate like in
yeah
airsoft.
it's personal opinion, you know,
Yeah.
but the fact that the BB is dropping and you have to hold the gun up to be accurate, I don't like. What I like in airsoft is my BB is going straight from the first wall to the last wall. I
Wow.
want my BB to go straight, accurate. That's what I like. That's why I love to play airsoft. So it was over for me, and then I was getting back to play in CQB field in France, like with my kappa, and it was Baptiste, like that saw me playing. He told to you, and that's where you maybe will explain.
Yeah.
That's where I got back into the competitive side of airsoft.
Yeah, that's where the ball started rolling again. Like we know, I already know you for a long time. I was so devastated when I saw FCD leaving because I really liked you guys. We had like a good connection with each other. But yeah, then I saw your post going back to the CKB. The first thing Bapti did was he sent me like a message. Hey, Luke, Vava is going back to Airsoft. I was like, hey, okay, nice, okay, let's see. And I was like, okay, maybe I just gonna shoot a message and we will see what happens. And I sent you a message like, hey, Vava, I saw you're getting back in Airsoft, and I was like getting to know getting the information like what is he planning to do, and I asked you like a couple of questions, and then I just said like, if you want, Fava, hey, come over to training of Hakai, we will see what happens. And then the magic happened. You get it back in airsoft. You go you went on Hakai. The team I'm still playing on, I own, and Vava is still a part of it. He's not that active anymore in NSL, but yeah, Vava started back airsoft. Yeah, he just enjoyed himself. He was I think you were just falling back in love with airsoft and knowing that you could train a lot. Also, from the beginning, I took you on the team. I said to you like, "Hey, Vava, don't worry if we have like a training. I always make sure like we can get the most of it." I said to Vava, "Hey, we have training on Saturday. We can do something on Sunday. Crash at my place. Don't worry, I got your back. We will have a good time. Just take your car to me, and I will drive to Real Strike." So you come from Paris. It was already like a 3 hour drive to me. The gasoline isn't that cheap. Um, right now I have like the best naphtha pump at my home. But yeah, I always took care of Vava, and still to this day you are like a brother to me. I will always help you when you reach out to me, and yeah, we just had a very good time. You grinded very hard. You improved also a lot.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, because the NSL was
a different pace.
yeah was it was new for me.
It was very new.
I stopped where it was the hand of Speed QB, like I said. So when I stopped, it was a completely new sport, like NSL. It was new rules, new way of playing, new way of strategy.
Yeah.
It was all new, so I had to start from the bottom again.
And until this day, he did it very well. And I can say you like the last event we played with you, Vava, you are still a beast on that field, man. It's insane. Like the one time I enjoyed the most playing with you was the second Pro Series event when I was switching back to Kappa. It wasn't the best choice, but it was a try. And yeah, just us with the couples on the 50 was insane. It's yeah, it's I still love to play with you, man. It's but yeah, let's go over to the next story of your airsoft career. Like now,
Yeah.
um, Theo came up with a new idea. the FCC, what was already existing, but he finalized it to a 1v1 format. From the beginning, you saw it. You said to me like, "Hey, Mushe, I need to try this. It looks nice." I was like, "Hey, Vava, if you need to try this, just do it." I'm always open to new things. I said like, if you go, make sure you text me. I want to try it too. Um, we saw the inscription. We texted each other like, "Hey, make sure you're ready to sign up," and we immediately signed up.
Yeah,
It was an amazing time. It was just seeing you um, open your wings on FCC was amazing. I saw you growing as just an individual player. Like playing FCC is way different than NSL. It comes all down to only you. Um,
it's
and
different.
it's way different. So let's talk a little bit about the FCC. Like you joined in, you played the first. I think it was the fifth event, or I'm not sure anymore.
It was the FCC 4.
Four. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
it was.
004. And like I said, if I could go try FCC before, I would have did it.
Yeah,
But because of the story, like I explained before with Theo, I I was in a weird situation with him. I didn't have problem with him, but because of what happened back in the days at Speed QB, I was in the like I wasn't feeling comfortable going over there and seeing him again, and that's why I didn't took the like kind of my balls to go there at the first event, because otherwise I would have go, because 1v1 I like with my play style, the game sense. It's like now I will talk a bit more about FCC, but yeah, like you said, it's completely different from the 5v5 at NSL or whatever. It's just you and you. No excuse. Like on, for example, on NSL, you die off break. Okay, you made a mistake, you're out. But you have still chance. You are your teammates on the field that can make the job, that can score points. FCC, no, you are out, you are out. The next one, you lose the points, it's over. And it's your own mistake, your own fault. You have no excuse. And because of that, I think not only, but I played both. I play both NSL, FCC, no matter what I played, but I play a lot. And I can say to you that the the pressure you feel when you are doing an event, a tournament at FCC, the adrenaline you have on the field when you are playing,
it's different.
it's different. It's insane.
It's
Like I said, the first time when you was there with me at FCC 4, I never felt this amount of adrenaline and pressure in my life. Never. Because I used to play football like on a good level. Same on my PC. Like I used to play on a good level at Counter Strike, on a competitive level in the French scene. I never felt this type of pressure on adrenaline. It's insane. Like it's 1v1. It's only you in real life. You need to, yeah, you need to just beat the guy in front
yeah.
of you, and
It
that's
it
only you. And also the thing that make the 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 thing intense is that y- you have no noise. It's
that
silence.
silence.
Silence, only you. You need to focus, you need to be able to heard anything, everything. Yeah, it's completely different. And also, you know that the live stream is top quality.
Yeah,
Like
it's insane.
people are watching you, like you feel that. And
Y-
that's why also it made you more feel the pressure and the adrenaline. It's insane. And I have to say, if there is like some people that will listen to each other now, if you want to try, you have to try, because
Just
it's
give it a shot.
completely, yeah, it's completely different. Maybe you will not like, but at least you need to try, because uh,
That's
I never felt this.
That's like the thing I told you too. Like I played FCC 2. It's way different than anything you ever played. And also with all the bunkers on the field, they're all different shapes. They can shoot your feet at one time. You can crawl under bunkers. You can do anything. Also, you have different rules. Like if you step on a bunker, you can't jump. If you do this, you will get a penalty. Like the penalties are really insane. If you get like a second degree, I think you need to play with a dummy knife. If you have like a first degree, you need to play without a gun. And
Yeah,
if you get like a major, you lose the point immediately.
yeah.
Uh,
I will not go more in depth in this in the rules, because now the rules between the pro and the pro league and the challenger league is different.
it's
Like,
different. Okay.
yeah, it's a little bit different. But when we used to play at the event, it was like that.
Yeah. And I have to say, like, just playing and knowing like you get shot, you need to play and you didn't took the hit, and you need to play with the dummy knife. I did it once. I was so close, but it's damn hard to get someone. And even playing without a gun, it's so damn hard. It really gives you even more pressure knowing you are still, like you say, alone on the field. Everything that happens, you can only you can only say you did a bad thing. You have no excuses. It's only you on the field, and yeah, just kill it. And yeah, we played the FCC 004. You did it better than me, of course. Yeah, it's yeah, it happened. Like,
Yeah.
but I said it to you too. Like, it's something completely new for me. I'm not going like I'm gonna win everything, or I was just like neutral. I'm going over there. It's something new. I want to try for you the same. But you had like the confidence, like, hey, Mushe, I'm gonna do a good thing over here. Like before you watched the streams, you said like, hey, Mushe, if I can go over there, oh, I'm gonna smash some people. Like you were really confident. And I noticed this um, gave you like a big adrenaline boost to do better. You really wanted to prove something there, and you really did. Like the first day, you won 3 matches or 4 matches.
I think it was three.
Yeah,
And the last match of the day, I play against Sleep.
yeah,
And yeah, this guy is really good. Like,
yeah.
actually, he's the number one
He's double
champ.
time. He's a double time champ.
Yeah,
So
so it was a tight match, but actually, I took a penalty, like maybe one or two. I don't remember exactly, but
Libanese.
that, yeah, I don't remember, because I did it the match before one, maybe against him, but I think against him I did the jump.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. I remember, and you
I did the
immediately
jump, and
stopped playing.
when I'm still mid-air, I'm realizing that I made a mistake. So when I go, my feet touch the ground, I'm raising my hands. I'm like, okay. And even the commentators was thinking that I was hit, but no, I didn't. He
You
didn't
just
hit me.
you
I
just
just
know the rules.
I just know the rules, and it was a reflex. You know,
Yeah.
I saw him. I just, oh, jump! I will hit him. I will hit him. But it was not allowed in the rules. I realized it instantly, and that's why I raised my hand. And because of that, Theo on this match said, "Okay, we had a fair play from VAVA." So he was asking Sleep if I could stay play with my gun, because normally I had to play without my gun.
Yeah.
and sleep because he's a really good guy. This guy is really a good friend of me. And he said, "Yeah, I don't care. Give him his gun. We're gonna replay the points." And yeah, so this was my first mistake. Maybe I do a Lebanese against him. I remember we did the Lebanese at the same exact moment, both of
Oh,
us. So
yeah.
we replayed the points again because Theo said we won't let the two players play without guns.
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't have any
yeah.
point. Like,
So it's dumb. We will play the points. Both of the players gonna replay the
yeah,
points.
rematch.
Yeah, and I also took a gun on a heavy shoot. Like we was fighting shooting a lot of BBs like in a short range, and it was my mistake because I had a doubt, and that's where you can say you learn from the mistakes.
Yeah.
Because now when I play like on the pro, if I have a doubt, like I always say, you have a doubt, you have no doubt.
There
Go
are no
out.
doubts anymore.
You have
It's
a doubt, no doubt, you go out.
yeah,
That's simple. So
it's
you
as simple
don't
as that.
yeah, it's really simple. And even like I said in my work, they put this idea in my mind when I was learning to be a train driver. Always, you have a doubt, no doubt. You do everything you can to avoid the doubt. Okay,
Yeah.
that's all I was conditioning. And on this match, so the mistake was I took a hit on my gun, and the on the bunkers on the FCC, you have like on the corners you have a metal part.
Yeah, the aluminium L profiles.
Exactly. And my gun was next to this.
Yeah.
So I heard a ting and I thought it was a hit on this, but not on my gun. But it was a doubt. I was not sure. So I continue playing. I kept playing. And that was my mistake because
Yeah.
it was actually a gun on my pistol. And I took a penalty. And when on FCC, when you took a penalty, it's so
It's hard.
um I don't know, it's punitive. I don't know how to say it, but it's
It's really changing the game. Like if you get a
yeah.
penalty, if you get a penalty in NSL, like
It's
even if you get like a first degree, you still play with three guys, but
yeah.
you can still do something.
FCC, you take a penalty for sure, you lose 20 points. 20
Yeah.
points. And back in this event, to win one set is 30 points. So you already give a set point to your opponent.
Yeah, to your opponent.
You give him 20 points.
Yeah.
Three. So yeah, that's really changing the game. And yeah, if you take a penalty at FCC, now it's less because on the pro it's 60 points.
Yeah, I saw.
So it's a little bit less, but still it's yeah, penalize you a lot. So yeah, that's why I lost on this event against him, and then I went in the lower bracket, and then in the lower bracket I played shit. I lost my first match
No.
against the guy Mireille.
Yeah.
Actually, the guy that I won
The last
against,
the last
yeah,
pro
my last pro. So yeah, I got my revenge, and oh, sorry, I got my revenge, and I was really happy about it.
yeah. And like okay, you played the FCC 004. You did like the qualifications to get pro.
The wild card, yes,
Yeah, the walkout. How do you say it? Workout? Walkout?
wild card.
Ah, the wild card. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, sorry. VAVA won the wild card. I can say you trained hard for it. To be honest, if I see right now what you are doing, just outside airsoft to get ready for the pro, I'm very happy for you. You are getting work done. You are improving a lot. You took like okay. I'm playing pro now. I can earn some money, even if I lose. But you are not like I don't want to lose. I want to win. I want the big money.
Yeah,
And you are really working for it. And like I always say, it's very excited for me to see players coming from my team, Hakai, going into a new project, a new timeline, a new career for themselves. And seeing you evolve is just so excited for me. It makes me so happy. I'm happy I took you back on the team. I took you on my team, and just you fell in love again with airsoft. And maybe if you had say to me like back in time, like one and a half year ago, like hey, maybe I'm just gonna stick to CKB, maybe you weren't there today.
Yeah, for
It's like
sure.
we don't know. It's always like when you have an opportunity, I always say just take it. Doesn't matter. It's always you decide. Just take the opportunity. Just go for it. Don't hesitate. If you have the opportunity, go for it. Not 50%, go 1000% for it. And you really do it. And it's insane to see
Yes.
you earning money with the pro FCC. You work hard for it. You are really doing a good job over there, making a statement, making a name for yourself. Yeah, it's still for me. It's unlucky you can't be on the team,
Yeah,
be on the
and
field anymore.
I know.
But still,
I miss
uh,
playing 5v5 because I love it also, and I love my team. I love you guys. You are all good people, and I know that sucks, but
it
it is
sucks.
what it
But
is.
everyone, when you told us, like I can say, Vava, as when he got the wild card, the first thing he did, he called me. He said like, "Hey, Mushe, I won the wild card." The first thing I said was, "Hey, Vava, I'm very excited for you." I knew what was going to happen. I didn't say like, "Hey, Vava, fuck, you're not gonna play on Haka." No, I just said like, "Vava, I'm very happy for you. You made, you had an opportunity and you took it." And everyone was super supportive. Nobody was mad at him. We were all like, "Hey, Vava, go earn the money, make your name, and just show yourself to the world." And until this day, you're still doing it. You won your first FCC Pro. Your next opponent is gonna be, tell me,
Very,
Barry. Okay, Barry,
very.
also a very good player on
Yeah,
FCC. He never made the first place, but he's
no,
always most of the time in the top three.
yeah.
He's playing M4, but still, my first opinion about playing M4 for FCC was like, oh, no, I prefer pistol. But actually, it doesn't matter. You just have to play what you feel and just go for it. It's like if you see an opportunity on FCC, you have to take it. If you leave it, the opponent is gonna take it, and you will be fucked. So
Yeah,
yeah, Vava is living the life. He's earning money playing airsoft, the dream everyone is hoping for.
yeah.
So my next question for you is like, did airsoft had an impact on your personal life? And first explain me this, like did airsoft had like any impact on your personal life? What I mean by this is did you learn something, or yeah, just things you learned by airsoft or saw in airsoft, or maybe due to players or due to people you now use in your daily life? Like, did it had an impact on your personal life?
Mm, yeah, for sure. Yeah, because yeah, first with airsoft, you meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like you meet people that will maybe become friends. Like you don't know, you will enjoy times. You will make trip. Uh, you will discover countries. You don't know. Like, that's what I like about this also, and yes, for sure. Like for example, the pro help you to 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 take care of,
Personal improvement, take
yeah,
care
to
of your
take care
body.
of your body, like to train, like you need to perform, you know, and for this you need to take care of your body, your how you eat, how you train, and that's the whole process, you know.
it makes you better on the healthy way, just and also the mental way. Like you meet all the new guys. Just knowing airsoft is all around the world. It's a big thing in Europe. It's even bigger in USA. In USA, it's different because USA is all the same. Here, like Hakai is an international team. We had like you, a French player, like Doms is a French player. Um, Also, we had Jesse, who just left the team. He was a Dutch player, but still, you meet people from different countries, and it's a really big pleasure to just um, be in this scene and get to know everyone. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's actually a very good answer, Vava. Then a big question for you: why are you actually a pistol player? I know we had an M4, but what made the decision for you? I'm a pistol player.
Um, I think just because it matches more my play style first. Because like you said, the first gun that I had was a M4. It was a M4. Like I used to play M4 like at the really beginning. Then I bought a pistol, and I was considering myself as a kind of a hybrid player, like
Hybrid, yeah.
both M4 and pistol. And when I started to play pistol, I was like, damn, I I enjoy so much playing with a pistol. I don't know, I'm more dynamic. I can move more freely. I don't know, it's just the feeling with the pistol. I I feel that I can do more, more damage.
You have
It's
more the freedom of
Yeah, more freedom, like,
movement and
and I don't know, I love. It's so fun to play.
to
I
I think to be honest, like when you play with a pistol, and I mean like a high kappa, you also have the recoil, and yeah, the recoil when you feel the okay, everyone knows if you make a kappa, it has to be snappy.
Yeah,
It cannot be like a big recoil when you shoot it, and it's like you're really feeling it in your hand. I used to play with plastic slides, also 3D printed slides. It feels nice, but still having an aluminium slide or a real steel slide, it gives you the kick from really feeling when you're shooting it.
yeah, and I think that's also a part of why I like my pistol, is like making your, yeah, like custom your pistol the way you want.
Yeah.
Like testing something, like you test a bucking, you test a nozzle. Okay, this bucking with this nozzle, no, it's not good. You test a different spring, you custom every pieces inside, like you drill, you getting the pieces more smooth, like so is less friction, like
Yeah.
it's a whole process, like you want, like, and I love this. I love to make my pistol working great. Like I love doing maintenance, after an event, like opening my gun, cleaning, putting lube again, like that's what I like also. And
You need to
that's
put love inside your pistol
Yeah, for
to
sure.
make sure it works well.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing about the
Yeah.
pistol. It's
Okay.
the whole thing about this.
And for all listeners, I can assure you, Vava doing maintenance on his high kappa is mandatory. It doesn't matter where he is. It doesn't matter how much he played with it. When he comes home or he comes in a hotel, doesn't matter. He takes his kappa, opens it up, lube it, clean it, maybe just putting some new things, nozzle spring, I don't know. He's always busy with the kappa. Doesn't matter how late it is. He's always making sure he gives love to his pistol. It's insane.
And I have to say, I have only one kappa.
Yeah, only
I
one
don't
couple.
have backup. My
No,
pistol never fail on me. Never.
it's
It
all
was
because of the
like,
love, man. It's all because of the love.
yeah. And also, I also clean the guns of my teammates.
Yeah, I know. I know some guys are, yeah, If you see some airsofters, it's sometimes insane how they not check up their high kappas. Like I know doing them for is also mandatory, but it can last longer. But doing a kappa, you really need to put love inside of it.
Yeah,
If you don't
like
do it, it's not gonna work well. It's
like
like
like I say, like for me, a kappa, it's like all about mechanic, you
yeah,
know. It's like a watch, like let's say I don't know, a Rolex, you know. It's like small
every
pieces.
small thing. Yeah.
You need to make sure every little details count, you know. That's how I feel the way of the kappa, you know.
Like the difference between I can say me and Vava is like if Vava's kappa isn't working well, he will say like I'm gonna fix my kappa. My kappa, like he doesn't have a backup. He needs to make sure his kappa, his love for his kappa needs to work, otherwise he can't play well. When my kappa doesn't work, I'm the person who is like, does someone have a kappa? Can you give it to me? Can I play with it? I'm just like, I want to play. It doesn't matter how it shoots. I can just enjoy myself. But that's the difference in players. Like you really put love inside your kappa, and you can really see it. How old is your kappa?
It's 4 years old. Like in the meantime, I changed a few pieces,
Yeah,
but
of course. But on the end,
overall, the frame, the barrel, like there is some pieces that I still have stock Marui. One piece is still stock is the safety spring plugger, you know, the little part with the
you never
springs.
lost it.
No,
Damn,
it's still the black one from Marui. It's not even an
damn,
EM or Gunsmith Bros. It's the stock one. This one I never change it because it works. So
crazy. I remember the first time I disinstalled this, and it was like I'm opening my kappa,
yeah.
I'm taking off everything, and then I saw the spring going like shoo, and I was like, oh shit. And at that moment, I always make sure I have 3 packages with all these little springs inside my case, so I never, if I lose it, I'm not need to worry about where is it. You will never find it again, only if you really look for it. But
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to look for it, and I'm like, I'm gonna make it easy for myself. I have spare parts. I take them with me for a reason. I just need to take another part, and mush is done. But hey, Vava, you're a crazy man. You never lost a spring. I can say maybe you're one of a kind because I think a lot of guys lost their springs. Um, I just want to talk about one specific thing too. When you went to FCC, you did the wild card. You won the wild card, of course. You went to pro, but then we still had the draft.
Yeah,
How I watched the draft, I just wanted to see Vava shining on the screen. Um, how was the experience? Because it was like a very big event. All the pro players were there. Maybe 2 or 3 guys weren't, but still the sponsors were there. All the people was there. Like it was a big show, like you would expect from basketball, football,
yeah.
American football, I will say. Like it's like the big draft for FCC. How was your experience? Tell it.
Bro, it was amazing. Like everything was so well prepared, organizing. Like it was insane. Like you said, like the stream was on top. You see the tables. Each sponsor have the players at the table with their family. Everything was top, top, top. Like even the food, because after the live stream, we just hit like a good food, you know. And after, of course, there was a party with for the guys who want alcohol. But yeah, no, the event was amazing. Like it, like that's when you were at the event, that's the where you know, okay, now it's different game. Like
Yeah,
it's the pro, like Theo is putting everything for the players. He wants FCC to be a big sport, and
he
he's
wants to
putting,
grow it.
yeah, he's putting work to it. And the draft, is the draft was the event of the year for me. Like it was amazing. Everyone was dressing well. Like you could bring your family. I bring my best friend and my girlfriend. I was so proud. Yeah, it was. You saw like everyone putting his song to enter on the room.
Yeah,
Oh no, it was like you said, like in traditional sport, like Ballon d'Or or
yeah.
basketball, like it was huge. And even when you go on YouTube and you rewatch the stream, it's insane.
I
Like,
think you still get the chills when you see yourself just walking
yeah,
up.
and
Uh,
it's only like FCC. It was born like the final way of FCC is 1 year, just
yeah.
1 year. So who knows in two,
Uh,
3 years how it's
yeah.
gonna be?
Yeah, indeed. I have to say, like, I saw how much work Theo is putting in and how much money he's putting in. It's insane. Like, he's really working for it. FCC exists already for a couple of years, but he was searching to find the right format. He finally found it, like Vava says, a year ago, and I experienced it myself. The organization, all behind the scenes, it's insane. It's top quality. It's yeah. It's a different. It's a different pace. It's really um, enjoying to go there. And even for Vava, Vava is now playing pro. He's earning money to play just airsoft, his sport that he loves. It's not to say he can live from all the money, but he still earns like an extra amount. Um, and it's not like a small amount. It's a good amount of money you earn, but still, it's all the extras you get. You can always you don't have to work for it. You just have to play your sport you love so much. So
Yeah,
that's insane. That's the thing everyone wants. Just doing your sport, doing your thing, working for it, and getting paid for it. So um, also one thing for now, you are playing now. You are a pro player. Is it easy to combine it with your personal life?
I would say for me, yes, because I don't know if it's the case for
For
everyone,
yeah,
but for me, yes, because like with my work now, I have a lot of free time. So for me, yeah, I can go at FCC train like not every time, but I can do it like a couple of time before each event. Uh, yeah, I have a lot of free time, so it make everything easier. Like if I want to have a 2 hour walk with my dog, it's okay. I can walk. I can go. I can go run. I
yeah.
have a lot of
It's
time.
I think it's also easier because you are the player itself. No other guys are involved. You only have to train on yourself. Of course, you need some sparring partners, of course. But on the end, the most important thing is just improving your health,
Yeah,
improving your endurance, your power, your snapshots, and even just going play like you do, playing CQB helps
that
you a
that
lot.
yeah, that's why I was going to say, like, for me playing CQB helps a lot for FCC.
Yeah,
Like it won't help for sure, it won't help as much as going on the field and playing the real rules and everything. But for example, like if you want to train for NSL, CQB will help a little bit, but for FCC, CQB helps a lot because
yeah,
there is a lot of same situation
yeah,
kind of when you play 1v1. sometimes you are against a man in CQB, it's 1v1, like you are in the same room, it's 1v1, you know? So there is a lot of, uh, like, I don't know, but same situation.
Yeah,
And so that's why I think, and
it's
I'm not the only one of thinking of this. Like, for example, Baba also told me that he loves to train in CQB before
yeah.
the events. It helps him a lot.
Because it's also when you play CQB, you have to be aware where your enemies are, where the opponent is. Also for FCC, it's the same. Like you don't have open lines like the regular 5v5 format when the opponent is on the other side and you can see where they go. It's not the same thing. When you play FCC, once you will see you have to start left or right. You can choose, the opponent can choose. Um, and yeah, you have to be aware where he's standing, what he's going to do. You have to listen. You have to wait. You have to really have the game sense
Yeah,
and expect the unexpected.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
One last question for me is, what are your future goals in airsoft? What is something you want to achieve in the upcoming years? Maybe in this year? Talk to me.
Um, for like in a short, like on a short period, for me, I want to be the champ
Yeah,
in
of course.
FCC. I want to, yeah, I want to go get that belt. That's my main objective. And then after, I don't really know. What I want is to, yeah, to make my name in the
The
in
airsoft
the
world.
yeah, in the airsoft world, and especially on FCC, because now that's my main focus.
Yeah,
And we don't know how it's gonna be like in 1, 2, 3 years. Maybe it's gonna be bigger and bigger. Like players will earn more money. Like maybe it will have filled all around the country in France.
yeah,
Maybe in other country. Like we don't know how it's gonna be, but I think the future is bright for FCC
yeah.
because Theo is doing the things really well, and is giving everything into it. And I think, at least for me, he's doing it in the right way. And yeah, we're gonna see. But that's my objective at the moment.
First thing is getting the belt home, and just it would suit you well, man. It would very suit you well. I hope to see you this year wearing this belt. You are putting in the work. I see you shining on the field, and it's possible. You have the potential to be the champ, man. For real.
Yeah, I know. I have to win all my match. That's
Yeah.
all.
First one is Barry. Barry, if you watch to this, I'm gonna say you, my boy, is gonna smack your ass. Okay. Um, like I asked the people about some questions they can ask you. I'm going over some questions. I have like a good amount of it. The first one is from Cheveux Vert. It's a
Yes.
French player.
Yeah.
Um, do you prefer 5v5 or 1v1 if you have to choose only one?
Ah.
It's difficult, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult, but if I have to make a choice, I would say 1v1.
No.
Because like I said before, the the feeling you have, the pressure, the adrenaline you have when you play 1v1, you it's different. You don't feel that much, and I never experienced it in my life before.
Okay.
That's
It's
why.
you can't blame anyone. No excuses. You only can blame yourself. And like you said before in this conversation, the adrenaline you have playing FCC, playing 1v1, standing there alone on that field, that silence, hearing the buzzer going off, just not knowing where your opponent is, but you still need to get him is insane.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can agree with you with the question. Then I have one from Baptiste. It's a very good one. Um, what is
My
your
croquette.
my croquette? Yes. Um, what is the best frituur snack?
Oh,
Oh, I see his face. Oh, for the people who don't know, every time Vava came to me, I brought him to the frituur in Belgium. It's like a very known thing. It's the best thing you can eat in Belgium. Of course, the Belgian fries. And yeah, he really fell in love with it. Every time he came over, he said like, "Hey, Musha, we're gonna go to the frituur." And I always said like, "Yes, hey Vava, we're going to the frituur." So Vava, what is your best frituur snack? You
for
can say
me,
you can say whatever. It's not only the snack. You can. What is your favorite thing over there?
it's the Julian.
Julienche? Yeah, of
Oh yeah,
course. It's a
because
good one.
it's and also, but I don't remember actually. But is Julian made with truffle sauce?
Yes, it's made with stofle sauce.
Yeah, yeah, that's why. Because I love this sauce so much. Oh yeah, yeah.
Stofle sauce is the
Yeah.
best.
So to explain, it's like fries, Belgium fries with truffle sauce. So truffle sauce is like a sauce made from meat
Meat, yeah.
juice and mushroom or not? No.
No, it's not. It's like beef with. It's made of a sauce. It's still beef inside. Sometimes they make it with like we call it tafelbier. It's like pills beer, but
Yeah.
it's like a low percentage of alcohol. It's
And
like
also there is a sausage, no?
yeah, it's a viandel. It's like a frikandel,
Viandel.
but
Yeah.
it's with like a crusty coating over it. Then with the dried onions and with,
Yeah.
like we say in Belgium, a good kwakje of mayonnaise.
Yeah. No,
So
this one for me is my favorite one. I like it so much.
if you ever come back to my house, we're gonna go to the friture for sure. You
For
know it.
sure. For sure.
Next one is from Jesse, Mr. John Wick of FCC. I wish him very good luck this weekend. Of course, I
Yeah.
also wish Kubi very good luck. You're
Oh,
gonna.
QB will not be there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, because he had a new job a
okay,
few months ago and he asked to have his day off at this time, but his boss didn't want to, so no.
okay. Oh,
But
that's sad, man.
I will be there. I will be there this weekend.
Okay, okay. Jesse asked us, how different is the playstyle and the preparation going from NSL to FCC?
Oh. For me, the play style is like we said, really different. Like for me, because you all count or you on yourself at FCC. Like for me, the game sense is the more important thing at FCC. Like
Yeah,
I said to a few guys, even someone that have a shit aim, like he doesn't shoot straight and good, if his game sense is on top, it can still beat you because it can come around you, flank you, like coming on top of you. You don't, oh, the fuck is there? Like it can, it's all about mind games
yeah,
and game sense. And also at NSL, it's game sense, strategies, and everything. But you have to count of besides you four other players.
yeah.
So it's totally different. It's
It's
totally
for,
different.
for NSL. It's more working as a team. Everyone has his job, and on FCC, it's you alone. You have a job to finish, and you
Yeah,
can only do yourself. And um, for preparation, like of course, preparation for NSL is just training. Most of the time, I do the
yeah,
preparation. I make sure of the tactics. I make sure of the trainings. The only thing the guys of the team have to do is make sure they are on the trainings. But for you, the preparation comes all down to you.
yeah. And it's for me, it's a little bit different. Maybe it's because now I'm in the pro league because on the pro league you sign a contract and you need to be in shape.
Yeah.
Like you need to have a good health.
Yeah, and
Like
you need good health. You need
yeah,
to have
good
good
shape of your
endurance. Yeah.
body. Like so, you sign for it, so you have to put the work for it. So on this, of course, when you play NSL, you have to do this, but now it's more in your mind
Yeah.
because of the contract, because also because you have money on the line, you
Yeah.
know, you have money on the line. So if you want to win the money, win the game, you have to do everything in order to beat your
Yeah.
opponent. And the last thing I want to say, let me think. uh no, that's pretty much, as I said, the game sense for me is really important. And I think also that's why I'm good in 1v1. It's because I really do think when you play competitive games like video games on a really really good level, it helps you no matter what. It helps you in airsoft in general,
Yeah.
no matter milsim, CQB, NSL, FCC. it it's help you in taking decisions in a short amount of time, like in thinking about a move, like is it good, is it the right timing, like it helps you in a lot of aspect.
Like I can assure you, I heard an article, a conversation not so long ago about gaming, and it was they tested doctors who do plastic surgery. They tested them on all their hands, eye and hand condition, like how good are they doing it, and I'm not lying. The guys, the doctors who are playing games are showing way higher, are doing way better than the doctors who weren't gaming just because of the hand-eye condition.
Yeah,
It's when you are gaming too, if you are playing keyboard and mouse or maybe on console, you are doing it without looking at you are not gaming and looking at your console or at your keyboard. You are looking at the screen, you know what to do, and it's really like, okay, you see this, you can do this. And it, like you say, it really helps you.
it
um
helps. And I will just make a last thing, another example, not with video games, but for example, I think like the cops, you know, the police, like in France, they don't, like in a year they don't train that much about shooting, you know, on targets and everything. And I don't know if the guys who will watch this know, but yeah, 1 month ago we were like at the PGW.
yeah.
It's a big video games show in Paris, and FCC was there, and I was helping the teams to promote the sport and everything. And actually, the French cops came at every day. At the end of the day, they were coming to play to because they were enjoying it, and they wanted to try to play against pro, you know, Baba and me, and we beat this guy pretty much easily because, like we said to us, to them, like you don't train that much in a year.
No.
And we said maybe if you go to airsoft during your free time, you will have like better shooting. It will help, you know. Of course, it's not real skill guns,
It's still different, but it
but
always helps
it
on.
helps, you know. It helps in a lot of aspect. It helps.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Next one, I have a question from Hafe Airsoft. It's I'm not sure if you are familiar with him. Um, he's the owner of Hafe Airsoft. He's making custom parts for the AAP1, the new competitor of the High Kappa.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
no,
sponsor of NSL.
yeah, it's a sponsor of NSL.
Yeah.
He asked you, what are your thoughts about the ALP1?
Um. I think it's a good pistol. I I can't speak a lot about it. I have one. I have one actually at home that I bought when it came out. Like the first month the gun came out, I bought it instantly. But I didn't had time back in the days to put really mm,
Attention to it.
attention and times and my hands to it to change, and so I don't know personally like how it performs. I play a little bit with it, but really a little bit. But from what I saw and from what I see, like on the market, like you can upgrade a lot of parts, like you can custom like basically it's going like same like a kappa, you know, you
Yeah,
can change pretty much everything.
it's
But
evolving fast.
yeah, but the good thing I think the thing what which is good about this pistol is the oh the slides, like actually it's not even the slides, it's just
The
the
back piece.
blowback.
Yeah.
It's just the yeah, it's just the nozzle and the blowback unit that moves, you know,
Yeah.
like the slide doesn't move.
No.
So in this aspect I think it's good because you don't have much recoil. You can even uh, put it less recoil, and because of the conception of the pistol, even less recoil, so you are more accurate, I
Yeah.
think, kind of in this way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's good pistol. You can change a lot of things. You can, and I like the way how it looks. So yeah, for
Yeah.
me, it's a good pistol.
Yeah.
But for me, Kappa
Yeah.
is
Um,
top notch.
I never used the AP1, but yeah, I love
Also,
Kappa too much.
Also, what is cool about this pistol is you have at the back a little switch. You can make just you touch the switch and the guns is going full auto.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
it's a cool feature. Of course, for a competitive
Yeah.
aspect, you don't need it, but
No, of course.
it's cool.
It's easy when you want to switch from going to training and then switching over from the other day going to milsim. You can shoot full auto like it's no
Yeah.
problem. Okay, the next one is from Mouse. Mouse from Hakai. How did you become the player you are today?
Yeah. I think pretty much answered the question overall in the podcast, but yeah, I think it's a lot of things like
Yeah,
me being playing video games since a long time on a competitive level, because when I do something I'm always going looking into the competitive aspect of it, because that's all I like and that's all I am. So this first, also I think because I started like it's not a long time ago, because there is players that play since even longer, like
yeah,
for example Dimi Junkie.
yeah,
This guy is playing since 15 years airsoft.
yeah.
So it's even more, you know, you have even more experience, so this helps. I
But
think
let me
overall all my teams also, yeah.
let me say it like this, Vava. If you can give maybe one advice, what should you give to him? Like, how do you become a good player?
I think you need, if you want to train like your aim, it's simple. You need to play a lot. Like there is no magic. Like you want to be accurate, you need to play. Also, you need to have a pistol that shoots good, of course.
Yeah,
If you have a pistol, the BB is going like that, you can be accurate. But if you have a good pistol, you know it shoots straight. If you want to have a good aim, it's simple. There is no magic. You need to play a lot, put in the work, because at the end of the day, it's like you said, when you play video games, you don't see your hands, you know, like on the keyboard, on your mouse, You don't see, you just play. It's
Yeah.
like memory muscle, muscle memory. It's same with pistol.
Yeah.
Me, I don't play with sights, I don't have sights.
No,
When I shoot, I know where my BBs will go because I put every time my gun in the same position, and I pretty much know where my BBs will fly.
yeah.
It's all about repeating, and your brain, the muscle memories will do the job. And for the all the strategic aspect, the game sense, it's also like you need to play the game to understand the game and to practice to understand it, to make new strategy and everything. But for me, for example, you need to first watch. Like nowadays we are lucky because you have the live stream. When you do a competition, you can rewatch how you play and how the team play, and that's really 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 important. You need to, for example, if a team is a really strong team, you need to watch them play. But you don't need to watch just to watch. Okay, you will watch one round, but to watch the round, maybe it will take you 15 minutes because you need to understand. Like, okay, you watch, okay, you put pause, you go back. Okay, this player did this. Okay, he did this because of this. But okay, why this player did this at this moment? You need to understand. You need to really focus. Like you watch the replay, don't watch the replay just to watch the replay.
Yeah. Watch
You need
in
to,
depth.
yeah, you need to understand everything that you watch. And it's okay if you take the time. You have to take the time. If you take 30 minutes to watch only one round, it's okay. Take your time. You need to understand. And the more you will understand, next time it will be easier, it will be quicker, and you will grind. You will
Improve faster.
improve faster.
Just
And
by learning by watching.
exactly. And when you will see a situation on the field, because you saw it on the live stream, and you understand, on your brain it will connect, and you will know what to do.
Yeah.
For me, that's important. So watch your replay, especially you, when you play, when you know you did bad, first improve on yourself, try to understand why you did a mistake, and then when you will improve on yourself, help your team. Like, okay, this I think it wasn't good. Understand why. Help the team. Okay, maybe this time we did this. I think next time, if we do this, it will be better. And explain why.
Yeah.
That's the
It's
best
it's
advice.
it's really about like watching everything, learning by watching it, and don't watch it to watch it, but watch it in depth.
Exactly.
Okay, next one. I'm gonna check the one of 187 Doc. He asks, what is the fastest train you have ever ridden?
Ah, ma, can you repeat?
What is the fastest train you have ever ridden?
Ah, it's uh, it's actually like I have two train. One is going at max at 140 kilometers, and the other one is going at 160 kilometers. So for the moment, only 160 kilometers.
Okay. One of Haizo. What do you prefer between playing with Hakai in team or smashing camera lenses in FCC?
It's a tough one, but I think I will say playing with the team because the playing with people is different,
It's
especially
it's a vibe.
yeah, especially when you, like you said, when I have tournament. I go in an other country, like in Netherlands. We book an hotel all together. We stay in the same room for hours, like having fun, eating together. After playing on the field, scoring points together. No, the 5v5 is I miss it, and I think I will miss it even more in a few months when it will be even longer that I didn't play it.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you all the players that are playing FCC for a longer time than me that didn't play 5v5 for a long time, they miss it.
Yeah, it's still a different pace, of course. FCC is 1v1. It's also a different pace. You can only blame yourself. It's like growing individually, but playing in a team is it's all about the vibe. You have
Yeah,
your whole team, you have the friendships, you have it kind of becomes like a family, and it's nice to see improve all of your yeah, just your players. Like, I know you watch the globals, and I can take one moment. Like, the team was hyped up. We were playing CKB Bros, and we needed to do 1v1, but our main guy for 1v1 is Marshall. Marshall was out by injury. I was like, okay, yeah, we're winning. Hey, Lucky, it's like a prospect of us. VAVA also trained him a little bit. And I said to Lucky, like, hey, come on, just do the 1v1. And he never expected it. And we were watching with the whole team. He was doing your move, like he did once the last Pro Series, just
yeah,
walking
against
behind.
abstract.
Yeah, and he literally did the same, but the thing is, Lucky is left-handed, so they never expect this. And he just walked to him, shot him like two or three times. He never expected it, walked out, and the whole team was just celebrating so hard. Like, it's all about the vibe and the commitment and just all the love for everything. So
Yeah,
one of Hakai Marshall. Did you grow a lot player wise when you played with Hakai?
yeah, but for sure. Like the the amount of time I put to help the team, like to go to train, to go to Kortrijk, to real strike, and also to, like, for example, when you see your teammates doing a good move, it inspire you and it made you think sometimes different, and so you become a better player also, because when you play with players that better than you, it makes you a better player. It makes you you want to be as good as your teammates.
Yeah,
They
and
are putting
it
you in a higher place, you
yeah,
know.
they are, because of them you are getting better. And like, some people have to understand, playing in a team is not a competition. You have to um, be excited for the improvement someone is making. Like, for me, I'm the coach, I'm the captain of Hakai, and if someone is getting better than me, I don't care. I will be more than happy, because then I know, like, I'm doing my job right. And even for all my players, and even for you, it doesn't matter if someone is getting better than the other. Just be excited for him, be happy for him, and try to go to his level and reach over the level, and not in a competition way, but just in a friendly way, help each other. Always just the whole thing. Don't make it a competition. Just try to um, move each other up and
Yeah,
rise with each other. Um, the one of Dams. Do you think 5v5 have still a future in France?
yeah, I think so, because I think, as I said, I think a lot of people is missing the 5v5,
Yeah.
and I think if If there is like a league or whatever in France with 5v5, I think people are gonna play it.
Yeah, because a lot of people are too scared to play 1v1. And that's stopping a lot of players. And just because of their ego, I don't know from what, but guys, if you are listening to this, if you ever are considering playing FCC, guys, just do it once. You will see, you will experience the feeling.
Yeah.
For some people, it's nice. For some people, it isn't. But if you
And
never did it, you will never know.
you can maybe even come to train like on a weekend. You send a DM to Theo, whatever, FCC. You say, okay, if I can I come this weekend to train just to test? You can go. And even if you don't have a gun, everything, they can give you everything, you know? Just you go there, they will give you a belt, they will give you a pistol, everything, and so you can play, you can test.
So, for all guys who are still considering, and for new guys and friends, or all over Europe, I'm gonna say, because it's a little big travel if you are coming from USA, of course.
Yeah.
But still, even then, if you ever are traveling from USA and you are in Europe, just if you don't have any guns, reach out to Theo. Maybe reach out to VAVA. VAVA is always happy to help you. There is a way. Make the way.
Yeah, and as you say, if the people watching have any questions about everything, feel free to reach to me or even Musho if you have questions for him. Like that's how you improve. Like for me, back in the days in 2019, 2020, like I was watching Speed QB in Europe, and I was watching this team second to none beating everyone every fucking time. And I was okay, if I want to be the best, I need to understand how this guy play, how they set up their pistol, and that's why I will always um, cherish Junkie for that, because this guy, when I started Speedsoft, I was always asking him a lot of things every times. Like I was even thinking myself, oh, every time I send him a message, he has to be like, oh fuck this guy
Yeah,
again.
this guy
Oh,
again.
this guy is making me sick. Oh fuck him. But I was, hey, you are the best. I want to know from the best. And this guy always helped me, like for my pistol. He helped me to understand a lot of things. Okay, no, you doesn't need to test this is better. And of course, I also tried to learn from myself,
Yeah,
like going on the internet, searching for topics like forums, everything to understand how the kappa, for example, works. And yeah, you need to be in the thing, in the
in the game.
inside it. You
Yeah,
need to really put
working.
efforts and hours inside.
Yeah. Okay. Now you said Junkie. The next question is from Junkie. How do you think about the UK events? Is it gonna take over the scene?
I didn't like follow the what's going on
Okay.
in UK, but I heard a little bit from the live stream of Junkie sometimes, and I think, like he said, if there is money on the line, for sure, for sure. Like we all play airsoft for with passion because we love it. So if you can play and earn money with your friends, with your team, where you enjoy to go on a trip and win money, for sure.
Yeah.
It's sorry for NSL, but NSL, you always pay, but you never get back the money that you put.
Yeah.
And of course people likes, because That's the only format in the Europe. Actually, no, there will be UK, but before that, it was the only thing where you could play and enjoy playing on the competitive level. But now I think it will change because if people have the opportunity to play and earn money, for sure, the money is driving the world.
Yeah, I think we are now on a moment like the competitive speedsoft scene is already in Europe for a long time. Some teams are already committed for some years. Like for me, Hakai is only existing for 2 years, but I'm already playing for 4 years. Even before Hakai, I used to play on Pro Division with Seven Sins. And I think we are on a moment where everyone is dedicated to put just to put more work in, but they want to earn something too.
For sure.
Like help us to make airsoft grow and help us to make our organizations be stronger, because at some moment it's very difficult to set up a team. It's very difficult to get financial stuff, but the money, how I need to say it, make it worth our money to play.
Yeah, that it's simple. I will tell you a quick example. Jimmy is playing, Junkie is playing like on competitive level for 5, maybe 6 years.
Yeah,
I don't know, but like before Jimmy got into the Pro League, in one event at FCC 4, I earned more money than him in 6 years of playing.
yeah,
That's insane.
yeah. It's
Like,
insane.
so of course, at one point, if someone is making a league with money on the line,
People are gonna choose for the money. It's just
yeah,
how the world. It's
uh,
just how the world is working.
okay, it boosts your ego when you won an event because people know you're the strongest team. You will win medals, a trophy. Okay, it boosts your ego. It's for the legacy,
Yeah,
But at the end, at some points, if you have the opportunity to make the legacy, to make
you're
your
living
name
out of it.
your name bigger and to earn money of it, you're gonna choose the money for
Yeah,
sure.
of course, of course. Next question is from another pro player from FCC. It's from Greg. What do you think about
From who?
from Greg Yuzu?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yuzu. What do you think about all the pro players in FCC?
And it's a good question because actually I didn't speak about that, but for me at FCC the level is really strong, really really tight between each other. I think every like most of the players, maybe not everyone, but most of the players can beat everyone.
Yeah,
Like it all depends of the momentum.
yeah,
Like if you are on a good day, you have the momentum with you, you can win.
yeah.
But maybe the next day you play again, you can lose. You don't know. You
It's
made a mistake. For me, everyone, pretty much everyone can win everyone. And it's all about decision and timings and a little bit of luck also.
yeah, of
It's
course.
part of the game.
The one who sees the opponent first is the lucky one, of course. It's all about making decisions
Yeah,
during the game, and you can say it better than me, of course. I can only say what I see, but I have to agree with you. Like everyone I saw going over to pro um, are really close to each other by level of skill and just the way of playing. Of course, the guys who played more, like Barry, Slip, Baba, all the guys who played more already events with FCC will have more game sense, will have more
Experience.
yeah, experience, and just being used to all the things going around, like all the cameras faced on you, the stressy moments in the main event, like everyone is watching you, you are the main event, you have to make sure you win this one or you will go back one lower tier. So it's all about, you say, experience, and just, yeah, having the right momentum and just feeling right that day. If you don't feel right that day, it will decide maybe already a bit like how you're gonna play. But
Yeah,
it's all about fighting against it.
yeah,
So
for sure.
then the last one where we're gonna end is from Amin Speedkb. What is your opinion about NSL nowadays?
Nah, this one will be a salty one, I think. My opinion is, for me, if I'm honest, for me the league is kind of rigged. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly.
Yeah,
Rigged.
yeah, I understand.
Because I already say it a couple times. Like, for me, I will. It's simple. I will explain it in a way like every people can understand. For example, I'm the president of FIFA. Okay, you understand, the big football league. But I'm also the owner of Adidas. And I'm also the president of Real Madrid. Okay? Now, if tomorrow I will the Champions League, what people will think?
And I think we're gonna,
People will think this, even if it's not the case, people will think, for sure. For people will think, okay, but it's rigged. The guy owns the FIFA. He owns the Adidas. He owns the Real Madrid. He made everything easier for his team to win. It's normal. It's just common sense.
no.
But no, I saw a lot of complaints about NSL right now, and like I said, I don't know why they are not putting money on the lines. I don't know. For example, the VAR. Why we don't see the VAR on stream? Like, put some transparency to the people. Like, even myself, when I was a player over there, they put me a penalty for an unwritten rules. Hey, come on. Hey, you want to be a pro league? If it's not written in the rules, how can you put me?
Penalize you on that, yeah.
Hey, come on. You
Yeah.
cannot say to me, oh, it's common sense. Hey, it's not written in the rules. So if it's not written in the rules, you cannot
It's not
penalize
a
me.
rule. Yeah.
And it's just one example uh, in
Oh,
a lot of, and of course, people will always complain. But you need to understand the community. You need to understand, like, you need to hear what people are saying, like, try to put money on the lines, try to put the VAR more fair from everyone, like,
have some transparency.
yeah, like, for example, at FCC, like, you see everything on the VAR, you
Yeah.
see everything, so it's legit.
Yeah.
Also, the another thing, like, the ref, when I was playing on the field, oh, the ref behind me can have a dark lens. Like, everyone knows you see better with a clear lens, or maybe
Yellow.
yellow lens. I don't care, but please make the ref in the good position to ref.
Yeah.
Like, and please, when you are a ref, please focus. A couple of times I was playing over there, I watched my back. The ref is watching in the sky. Come on, like watch where I'm shooting. So you are useful on the field, not useless.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, Vava, that were all my questions. I still have some more, but I think all the ones who I didn't say were answered in this episode. So if you have any more shout outs you want to do, the camera is yours. So
Yeah. First of all, I will make a shout out to you from because I have the honor and the opportunity to be the first guest of Behind the Mask, the new podcast. And I think, to be honest, that's a good thing for the airsoft community to have a podcast like that, because there is a lot in paintball and it helps a lot. For example, the new players, if they listen to us, if they listen players, they can learn a lot from this.
yeah,
So it's a good thing to grow the sport, like we said. So thanks to you, Mushe, my friend.
no problem.
Also, oui, mon frère. Also, I will thank my team, Akai, because even if I don't know everyone, because now there is new players that I didn't meet uh, now. Thanks to them, because if I'm a better player today, they have a big part of it. Thanks to now to all the players that help me in my career. Like I said, Junkie, like this guy is, for me, this guy is the GOAT. Like he's the Messi of the Speedsoft. He learned a lot to me. Like his mindset is top. Like he's a good guy. Like I love him. He knows it, and I like this guy. And all the players that help me for everything, no matter what in my career. Shout out to them. Shout out to my sponsors. I will show you the jersey to
Show
Storm.
them the drip. Show them the drip.
Yeah, to Storm Crypto Capital. This is the jersey.
The white one. Oh, I love white jerseys. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's good
Shout
drip.
out to, yeah, basically my sponsor, to Bizu, the main guy behind the sponsor, my sponsor. Shout out to FCC, to the league, to everyone behind the scenes, Fekza, Manu, all the people that you don't see but that working behind the scene. I forgot a lot, but they will know. Yeah, they will know what I mean. Uh, Thanks to Theo for making this FCC the sport that it is today. And like I said, he's doing it for the players. Like he's putting everything for the players, you know. Also, shout out to my teammates in my team, Iago. Shout out to every players, basically every pro player. Shout out to them, because if we can make the sport better, it's because also of the players.
Yeah, it's because of all of you. You guys are a big example for FCC. You're all pro players. You have a big influence on this sport.
Yeah,
And you guys are all doing it very well. So
yeah. No, shout out to all the guys. I will try to forget no one, but shout out to Baba, shout out to Sleep, to Berry, to Iago, to Diego, to Mireille, to 211, to Jock, to Sam, to Dylan. Ah, there is too much. To Serge,
Echo,
to
yeah.
Echo, to Yuzu, of course, my big friend of me. I like this guy, Greg. Uh, to Totrax, hey, everyone. Shout out to all the players because we are making the sport growing in a good way. And yeah, shout out to my girlfriend also because she's supporting me and my family, of course. And I think that's a big shout out.
That's a very big shout out, man. And
Shout out to the overall to the airsoft community.
we are all Team Airsoft here. It's only Team Airsoft. It doesn't matter which format, with Milsim, Speedsoft, target shooting, it all doesn't matter. We all want to grow Airsoft. Airsoft is a nice sport. It gives like a very big boost to everyone. So we are all Team
Yeah.
Airsoft here.
But I have to really put more words to a guy, it's Theo, because this guy, I know a lot of people have bad, bad feelings, bad thinking of this guy, but this guy have a big hurt, big hurt, you know,
Big heart, yeah.
big heart. Yeah, he is doing, like I said, a couple of times now. Everything he's doing is for the players, you know.
Yeah.
Like at each event, he's not winning money. Huh? He's just giving money from the sponsors, and shout out also to all the sponsors, not only mine. And yeah, like at the end of the first pro event, I will tell you a quick story. It just bring every player at the end of the event, at the end of the night, and just to make a talk to each other, you know, like guys, no matter what, I will make the sport grow. I will make it bigger. In the future, you will earn more money. Everything is for you, but you need also to be a part of it. You have a big role in it, so you have to do it correctly, you know. And he was also saying this because a few players that in the morning didn't came on time, so they took a penalty, and that's why we got the talk. But
No.
yeah, to resume, thanks to Theo because hey, we can win money to play our passion, and that's the best.
Yeah. A big shout out from VAVA, the man himself. I think we can end the first episode, the very first episode of Behind the Mask, right here. Um, another time, another thank you, big thank you, VAVA, for making some time free. I especially took VAVA because VAVA is a very big friend of mine. He's like a brother to me. For me, guys, I started this podcast just to grow the sport, heard the stories of all the athletes, big leaders of the sport. Doesn't matter who it is. But we are all Team Airsoft over here. And speaking with VAVA is like, we always have big chats when he was with me at home, when he crashed at my place. We always have big chats over everything, over airsoft. We both want to grow airsoft, and we have big love for the sport. This was a perfect person to start this very brand new podcast. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you in the next one. Guys, see you next time.
Stay tuned.